four-time Miss Olympia Jay Cutler. Welcome to my channel, Jay Cutler TV, and make sure to stay in tune with the newest and updated videos. Subscribe below, guys. Thank you so much for following along.
Hey Ted, how are you, my friend? You good? It's Ted Danson. Did you see?
I see what it is. It's a Ted Danson plane. He wants to welcome me back to Gold.
I know, same time you arrived. I know.
My brothers.
I know, they love you, man. You are loved.
Yeah.
God is good.
I'm still here. I'm at the Mecca.
All your time.
With my brothers, I got a lot more to do. Just like this guy.
I love that. That's awesome.
Happy Monday. Happy Merlin Monday. Happy Monday. I still say Happy Merlin Monday.
That's right.
Another one of my brothers. I'm happy to still happy to
I
see.
know.
Toto and George.
They've been asking for you so much, those. Big George.
First day back at Gold.
I know.
Might not get any training
I don't think
done.
we're gonna train today. I don't think
Might not
so.
get any training done. That's gonna be-
It's okay. It's okay.
20-hour heart attack.
Video bomb, Stan.
It's scary. It's life altering. So yeah, I felt myself going out.
It's nice.
Got myself out of it. It is genetics, 100% genetics, but I didn't think I was having a heart attack, so I'm like, spending 20 hours dealing with this. To the hospital, like, you shouldn't be alive right now, dude.
Does that sound familiar, Sean? That wanted to go to the hospital.
I was going to the hospital with something wrong. Yeah, I heard about you. You see?
I know.
Mr. Olympia could screw up. I'm okay.
We're all entitled.
Yeah, I just have some realizes.
Chest just hurts a little.
Luckily, you both fine, so we're happy. Yeah.
Both fine.
Yeah.
Mr. Olympia right here.
That's awesome.
Merlin's still around.
Very cool.
So we're good. Gold still.
All is right with the world.
This fucking guy.
Well, you got to do better than that.
You know what they say, man? If it doesn't die, it's not human.
Are you trying to get rid of the competition, Chris?
I'm trying to.
I think you're doing okay,
He's
man.
not good. You're determined. You just look yourself.
I think
It's the same body or what? What'd you do? Switch bodies?
I think you're doing okay, man. He was so happy for you, man. Eric, right?
I was fucking thrilled, dude.
Well, that's all of us, man. We're following.
Congratulations. So happy that the title is back here where it belongs.
That's right. We owe you big time. That's awesome.
Put a picture on the fucking wall.
Hey, when is that happening?
It better happen soon.
And me too. I survived the freaking massive heart attack. I want my picture next to his.
Oh God. That's awesome.
Okay guys, we are here back on Be Built by Broser, first episode in a while. And what we're going to do is talk about shrugs today. I was asked by Miss Kim Bridges about this weeks ago, and she made sure to remind me that I haven't answered the question on Facebook. So here we are talking about shrugs. And it's actually a good question because this is one of the exercises, whether it be done with a barbell, dumbbells, machine, it's one of those exercises that guys tend to just hurry through. And so basically talking about this as a do's and don'ts kind of a thing, talking about the don'ts, it's very easy to tell you the don'ts because basically people will shrug too quickly. They'll just go through their reps really, really fast. They'll do short, choppy reps, because they want to try to use a lot of weight on the bar. So it's easy to do that when you do short, choppy reps. They don't take advantage of the stretch at the bottom of the movement. nor do they take advantage of the peak contraction at the top of the movement. And all of these things are usually done in one type of a repetition. You see all of these don'ts done together. So what I'm going to have Dave, my cameraman, do is I'm going to have him do shrugs with the barbell the proper way, and I'll talk about it as he does it. Okay, so Dave's going to do a barbell shrug. And as you can see, he's got his head in a position that is looking down towards the floor. He's not letting his head just hang down. He's keeping it under control, but he's looking down towards the floor. This is a better position for shrugs than looking straight ahead, because it allows you to get that top of the range of motion. As you can see at the top, he's able to get those traps really up high, which is what you need to do in order to build really high traps, and also to get the traps all the way from the top towards the bottom right there. Again, so what you can see he's doing at the bottom of the rep, and he comes back down under control. He's allowing for a full stretch. There's no reason why you shouldn't stretch the traps like you stretch everything else. And then when he comes to the top, he's shrugging nice and high, and he's holding the top position for a second and getting a full contraction. And that's how you want to do shrugs, whether it's with a barbell, dumbbells, or a machine, in order to get the most out of the movement.
All right, and we are back at the Mecca, and this is Ask Merlin again, so it's nice to be back here, Biggie.
Yeah.
This is your third day back. How's it going?
Third day back in Golds. Doing really well.
Nice.
Not pushing myself, but I feel good. I feel energetic. The weights feel good in my hands, and it's great to get a pump and to be back around all my Gold's Gym brothers. That's the main thing. So
sure.
I'm very happy to do that.
Everybody's obviously really happy to see you. I made sure to tape that because I thought it was going to be special, you know, your first day back, so I'm glad we got that. But
yeah, we haven't seen everybody yet, but we've seen a few.
I know. We got a few good ones, though. A few good ones, yeah. So that's cool. So yeah, a few MVPs.
A few MVPs for sure. And we're back on our favorite bench here at Gold's, which is where the shade comes down on us. It feels great.
Yeah.
70 degrees and hanging out. So anyway, yeah, I have a Ask Merlin question, which was asked a while back, and I want to get to it now because I don't want him to think I forgot him. But Mike Henson asked me about deloading. He said, is it necessary to deload in your training during the year? What generally people mean when they talk about deloading is basically saying backing off on your training for, you know, a week or two or whatever it is that a necessary part of the process? And I want to say that, you know, I don't necessarily think that you have to deload. I think you can train pretty much intensely straight throughout the year, unless of course you have an injury or you have an illness, or if you've just competed in a competition. In those times it's good to obviously come back slow or to do some deloading. But in general, I don't really practice deloading. What I practice is cycling my training. And by cycling your training, you can train with an equal intensity every single week, balls to the wall training. But the important thing is what we're doing is we're changing the way we train every single week. Some weeks the weights are a little bit heavier. Some weeks the weights are a little bit lighter. The repetitions are higher. Some weeks there's, you know, supersets and drop sets. Some days the tempos change, the rest periods change. The exercises change as well, but sometimes it's just subtle changes in the exercises, like the angle of push or pull. And what this does is it allows your central nervous system to not get overtaxed. It doesn't allow you to have overuse injuries, which occur by doing the same things and the same patterns over and over again. And it just allows your mind as well and your muscles to have a break each week and have a different type of stimulation. And by doing this, you can actually remain training just as intense, but the intensity is sort of different every single week. So we don't really practice deloading. I think that's a little bit more important for strength athletes who are really taxing the central nervous system with every workout and they're going heavy. They may need to back off in cycles and then ramp up again. But for bodybuilders, I don't really think you need to deload necessarily. I think if you change your training patterns week to week, then you can train intensely throughout the year.
That's a really good question.
Yeah, I'm very good at asking. Yep.
Yeah, if you're not taking the right note, you change the body, you're not going to get on that new muscle, not going to get as fast. Everyone has to move more. I'm excited to be here in general. Next year I know the game is going to let us through, so he's excited to come here.
Wait, hold up. Did he just say the game is going to be here next year? What? Can you repeat that?
Yes, the game, as everybody else knows, in Los Angeles Confidential will be here next year.
He always raises the bar every single time. There's always such a great crowd, great people. The competitors always have a great time. So it's just always a great time every time I come.
Have you been in this industry for a really long time? And if so, did you know this was your path?
I have been in this industry for the better part of my life, yes, for a very long time, in many different facets of it. I think that I knew it was my path from a very early age. I started off as a very, very skinny little guy. As soon as I lifted my first weight and started to get my first few reps out, I said, this is what I want to do. So I did it as a bodybuilder, as a writer, worked with nutritional companies and everything else, and I've always been in it, and I love this industry.
So you felt the burn and you just never wanted to stop feeling it?
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, it became a passion right away. Like I said, the first time I touched the weight and I lifted, I think I was a really young kid. My father brought home some little weight.
Where were they from?
The weights? I don't know. Where were they from?
Where were the weights
From the guy who was about to go to jail.
Oh, yeah, right. My father, he had to tell us, makes me tell this story. My father brings home weights for me, from a guy who was ended up having to go to jail. So he didn't need them anymore, so he brought it home to me. So I was a little skinny kid lifting his weights, but anyway, that's how I got started. And then years later, I started competing and got more heavily into it. Started to become a coach and a trainer, and you know, that's how I got to this point now. And now I'm standing here on this red carpet, and I couldn't be more honored.
Well, the honor is all ours. Thank you so much for being here and have an amazing night. Enjoy the show.
Hi, I did my Max 6. We are at the Legions, the very first installment, 2018 in Big E. You got someone really special who did very well today. You want to introduce?
I want to introduce you all to Candice Carr, who comes from Trinidad.
Candice, congratulations. You look unbelievable. Third place.
Yep.
Eric, tell a little bit about the story about Candice, because this is not like a common story.
Well, I mean,
How did you guys?
for a while you had retired, right?
Yes.
How long was that?
45 years.
4 to 5 years.
Ago?
Well, no, it was for 4 or 5 years that she retired. And
Oh.
then, what was the first show we did together, you remember?
That was in St. Louis?
St.
Oh,
Louis.
yes.
So earlier this year in St. Louis. And I don't know how you found me. How did you find me?
Online. I was looking around, yeah.
Okay, so she found me online. She contacted me. We started working together, and got her back on stage earlier this year. She won the Masters Pro in St. Louis.
Masters.
Yeah,
Okay.
the Masters Pro, so she is a Masters division. We decided that we were going to come here to the Legion, even though it's only open. No
That's
Masters.
right. No Masters. This is open.
And there was about 30 girls in the class, so it's
Wow.
a very, very big show, huge show. It's also my first time meeting her. She comes from Trinidad, so it's my first time meeting. We talk all the time on Instagram. She likes to terrorize me, right?
Yes, that is even.
She says, I have to terrorize you, so she terrorizes me almost every day. But yeah, we talk all the time. I knew that she was bringing a better physique this time than last time. And I'm so happy that she actually placed third in this class. I mean, an open class.
Wow.
And it's unbelievable.
What Candice? I want to talk to you real quick. So you looked unbelievable today. Small waist, incredible back, great lines. So how do you feel about this third place finish in the Legions?
I'm happy.
You gotta give me more than that, though. This was a huge class. It's like, you know, how do you feel, you know, placing so high in such a tough competition?
Well, actually, this morning when they called me for the first call out, I was like, wait, that's me. Oh, okay. I went up, but it's like, he called me, I wonder if you made a mistake. I was like, yeah.
You didn't think you were that good? Because you're really that good.
It's not that, but you know, I know I still have some weak points I need to bring up, and one of them I still need to get sharper, especially the glute hamstrings. And a lot of the girls have that edge on me. So that is what I was looking at. But
only 2 people, it seems like.
yeah.
Yeah, incredible back. She reminds me of like a female Ronnie Coleman. Unbelievable, small waist, flaring lats, like a lot of mass back there. Beautiful. Skin looks so young still.
Oh,
awesome.
Thank you. Oh, thank you.
It's great.
That's the best compliment.
Yeah.
That's it. She doesn't care. Third
I know.
place. Skin looking young.
Yeah, seeing Eric when he said masters just gave my age away right there. Just sure.
Wow, you look so unbelievable. So what's next for you then?
Sleep? I don't know. I would like to do the Arnold.
Ohio?
Yeah.
That'd be great.
But see how that goes.
You gonna
If I
petition
get
for that?
ever- yeah.
Awesome. Well, it's very nice to meet you. I've heard a lot about you, of course, through Eric.
Good things, I hope.
All good things.
Oh,
Yeah.
just
And
making
you
sure.
didn't. I had high expectations before I saw you today because he's been really
I'm just
bragging
teasing.
about you. And then I saw you on stage. I actually have your routine, that I'm going to put on the show. So it'll be great. Thank you so much. It was very nice to meet you. Enjoy your third place.
Thank you.
And we can't wait to see you back on stage again. Thank you so much.